My absolute favorite part of my host setup is definitely my kitchen. I can set up my stove. I just pull it out, put it right here. My water. I dress the puppies up. So this is their clothes.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our next video. So today we get a chance to talk to Anna. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we saw Anna at the RTR open house the other day and it was just such a cool setup. And so tell us a little bit about what are you driving in and what are you traveling in right now?
I have a 2020 Kia Telluride. We outfitted it out a little bit by adding a rack to the back that actually holds my kitchen and my battery.
Oh, cool.
And then we put a 270 awning on it.
And so you're sleeping in there with your two companions.
I am, yes.
So who do you travel with?
I travel with Waylon and Jenny. Waylon is a golden doodle and Jenny is a Malshi. It's a Maltese Shih Tzu mix.
Are they enjoying it?
They love it. Yeah, when I head out that door and if they are not going with me, they're upset and they sit and wait at the door.
They want to go.
They want to go.
And so are you full-time on the road, part-time on the road? Tell me about that.
Full-time hobby, part-time on the road. I do have a home base back in Kentucky. So right now we are just traveling around and hiking and just having a great old time.
Well, with that, should we just go ahead and do a tour?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. My absolute favorite part of my host setup is definitely my kitchen. You just pop it open and it does lock. But it has everything right here. It is so easy. I have a kitchen table right there. I can set up my stove. I just pull it out, put it right here. My gas is there. Food is right there. And all of my kitchen stuff, my pots and pans and skillets. Here is my stove right here. And let me show you. This is so compact. And you just open it up. There you go. And if it's windy, I can actually drop this down in there and it works. Also have a battery. It is a lithium battery right there. We connected it ourselves. It is all connected right there. It goes underneath and goes right along the hitch and takes care of my fridge. I have my sink right here, my water. I just take this sink. There you go. My garage is right here. We made this ourselves because I needed to be able to put my water right here. I also needed to be able to put my cooler here, but get into my garage. And so it's split. And so it still supports everything and allows me to have access. This is what you would consider a no build because it has all the seats are still in there. They're all folded forward. The only thing that we changed on the inside was this one board.
So with that lithium battery in your refrigerator, like how do you recharge your lithium?
I do not do DC to DC, which is charging it with my vehicle, my alternator. I also do not have solar. So what I do is I will find shore power, a campground or something like that, and I will simply plug in. But I've been going for almost 2 weeks now and I'm still at 71%. So I'm trying to see how long I can go and my goal is to not have to charge at all. This is a Bouge RV and it is only a fridge or a freezer. It's not dual. The whole thing is either one or the other, but you can adjust the temperature. So I have 53 food allergies, so I don't eat out at all. I cook everything. I do have a couple things like some crackers and stuff like that, but they're very specific because of my food allergies. So no, I don't eat out at all. I cook everything. Inside, I have a way to boil water with a little USB, or it's a 12 volt that you plug in. So I can boil water if I want to do like some oatmeal or something simple. I can also take like boneless, skinless chicken breast and pop it in I have an electric lunchbox. I put it in there, drive for about 90 minutes and dinner's ready. So the way that I have it set up, I have my mattress is right here. I did have to cut it out a little bit right here just to make it fit. My cooler, I wanted to make sure that if it was sweating, that it didn't get my bed wet. So I put a little basket right there. Smart. My clothes go right here. We have 2 mattresses because myself and the 2 puppies. And this bag right there, I dress the puppies up. So this is their clothes. We have a little pop-up potty right here, and just, you know, toiletries, and another bag for the puppies. So yeah, we have lots of bags for the puppies. And then this is kind of like my end table, you know, just all that stuff, your prescriptions, you know, any kind of, my glasses, all of that stuff goes over here. Little one's toys, because she tends to sleep over here. And so what I do at night, I literally just toss this up there, and this opens up. And so generally Jenny kind of hangs out here. Waylon lays here on the side because he likes to be against the cold door. I know you like the door. It's very comfy, and I can totally sit up, and I have 3 fans that I can move around. I sleep so good in here. I like small spaces. I did want to be able to sit up, and I can definitely sit up. For the most part, at night especially, I leave this open because I can see the stars. And then during the day, I may close it just so that, you know, it keeps it cooler back here.
What do you think of the nomadic lifestyle, and what's your favorite part?
I absolutely love it. I just cannot get enough of it. You know, the whole camping and just being free, and, you know, you find a spot that you love, and it's like, oh, let's change the scenery. Let's chase the better weather. You know, the snow is coming. You can go play in the snow, or you can go play in the sun, and it's, you know, that's just, it doesn't get any better than that. It's just the absolute freedom of waking up and being able to go where you want. I've met so many amazing women on this trip. Just the camaraderie, especially at the WRTR, it was just absolutely fabulous.
Do you have any good recommendations for other people trying to find community?
When you're camping, one thing that you can do is just say hi to people. You know, that is the easiest thing that you can do. If you can find groups, there are definitely groups out there online that you can get connected with people through the RTR and the WRTR, and then all kinds of groups on Facebook. You can find local groups, and then there are groups all across the US. But definitely don't be afraid to get out there. You know, it's real easy just to type a message to someone, because I have people that when we go to California that they've offered to let us stay in their driveway, so I have a safe place to stay. And then I have another one in Florida, and I met them both on this trip.
So people always want to know, like, how do you keep clean while you're on the road?
So you can do all the fun stuff, you know, with stopping at truck stops and pay for it there, or go to a gym, Planet Fitness, and all of that. What I like to do is right here, you just take this little thing, and I wash my hair with this, and I can wash my whole body with this. And typically what I'll do is I'll just find a spot out. I'll open up 2 doors. I do have a pop-up little bathroom shower thing if I want to use that I can get into, but this right here, you just do this, and when it's all the way, it creates a mist. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's good to cool off. You can spray it on your face, and then if you just turn it a little bit, and it's
oh wow, that's pretty powerful.
It is very powerful. So it takes 2 of these to wash my hair and to wash my body. This is a really cool thing that my daughter got for me. It's a solar lantern, and it is right there where it recharges. And at night, when it turns on, all these designs just broadcast onto the cooler. It is so pretty. It makes my cooler look fancy. The way that I don't kill my battery, because I actually had that happen several times, was I take this little carabiner and I pop it up in here, and it kills the battery. It makes your car think that the hatch is closed, so I can leave my hatch open. I have access to go in and out, and I'm not draining my battery. There you go, it comes out. Now it thinks that the hatch is open, and then you just take this, pop it up in there, and see it won't come out. Now it thinks that the hatch is closed. So this is the 270 awning. You just unzip it. It goes all the way right here. Just unzip it. I would just pull it around, and it goes all the way to about right here. And then when it's open, I can attach it to one of the crossbars on the top.
So you're traveling all this time. What do you do to fill your time? Do you have any hobbies that you do?
One thing that we do, we go hiking and we go fishing. And this right here is actually holding my fishing pole. So I have a little 36-inch fishing pole. that I got, and we put it in this case, and it will rest here very nicely and doesn't get damaged or anything. And so that's what we do.
So you mentioned that you sometimes cook in your car if the weather's bad or whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry about fumes and things like that?
I don't, you know, there's a lot of windows, but the other thing that I have right here is a carbon monoxide detector. And so I just leave it over here and let it do its job. I also have this. It is a fire extinguisher. So it's just a quick spray right here. And every time that I go to cook, I make sure I have this handy. And then in the event of a fire, I also have this is a fire blanket.
Tell me about that.
So the fire blanket, you're just gonna pull on this, it'll pull out, and you pull out the blanket, and you literally just hold open the blanket like this. They say to put it at your nose and just hold it up, and you just drape it over top the fire. Don't panic, don't throw it or anything. The blanket protects you, so just lay it over the fire. So if something gets a little crazy.
So Anna, so one question I do have is, when you go to camp for the night, do you have to go out of the car to and how do you get in your car, from the side, the back? What do you do?
Kind of depends on where I'm at.
Okay.
A lot of the times I just go in through the back, because I end up cooking. I'm just back there naturally, but I can also go in through the side. And the great thing is that I don't have to move things around, because everything that I have, all my chair, my tables, the dog bed, all sits like Legos on one side. Everything is on my driver's side.
Okay.
So everything is all right there. So, the whole passenger side all the way back is open. That way, when we're ready to stop and go to bed, we can just jump right in. I can actually go from the front to the back through the inside. I don't have to get out if I don't want to.
Oh,
I
that's
just
a great thing to
climb
have.
through. Yeah.
Thank you so much today for giving us a tour of your awesome rig and your awesome setup. Very nimble. I'm sure it gets good gas mileage, I'm assuming?
Very good. I can get up to 32 miles per gallon.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you are going Kentucky to California to Texas.
Yes.
That makes it a lot easier to do that.
Yes.
So Anna, if we wanted to follow along on your adventures and see, how you do some of the things, what can we do?
You can follow us on Reckless Compass. And I say us because I document the puppies' adventures and I dress them up. Stories are from them. Jenny's back here talking, making fun of me. She's a little sassy, and Waylon's just bubbly. I mean, he's my cheerleader. He cheers me on.
That's great. So folks out there, check it out if you get a chance. She'd really appreciate it. And you can find out all the cool things that she's doing. And one other thing I want to ask you guys out there, what do you think of her build? Could you imagine traveling around in a car for 6 weeks and all the places you can see? Please let us know in the comments below. If you got anything out of today's video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with friends, and until next time, see you down the road. So long. All right.
And then awesome. Jenny's poking her head.
That's awesome. Jenny, that was for you.